Welcome back. Today we're not running no deliveries in the trailer, with the trailer, whatever. I do apologize for the noise. Got the waste oil burner going. In the fall, it's December, it's starting to get cold. I don't like being cold. We're gonna make a fire pit. Got an old 18-wheeler semi wheel. Not sure the width of it yet. We'll check that here in a minute. Anyhow, we're gonna use some old leaf springs. Weld them to the side. Got some sheet metal out there. We need to cut a bottom for it. We need to fill in these holes. I've already done one fire pit in the past, too small. It's out of a dually wheel, 1-ton dually. It worked all right. We got a floor in the bottom, or bottom in it. Got some short leaf springs for legs. Works fine if you want a little fire. But we want a bigger one. And that's what we're gonna do today. Turn that old wheel into a fire pit. Let's see what size this thing is. .23-inch. What's that? Roughly 1 foot deep. It should make a nice fire pit. Get things cleaned up a little bit. Get a welder and stuff out. Get sheet metal over here so we can get a floor in this thing. I already got a piece of sheet metal. Only heavy gauge. I don't know what it's 10 gauge, somewhere in there. Got the plasma cutter out. Now we just need to know what size of circle we need to cut. I'll find that out right now. Outside we'll go with about 13-inch. Let's do 13.5. Half of 13.5. What's that? 6 3/4. About 6 3/4. Go down here. That ought to do the trick. Power it up, cut this out. Perfect. Magnet off there. I'll knock all the slag off this. Grind out some paint. We can weld that in there. I still need to cut some pieces to go fill in these holes. Oh, we got the plasma cutter out. We'll get that cut out as well. All right, I'm going to cut out basically 5 by 3 inch pieces of plate. Drop down in here, weld them in, tack weld them in, no big deal. Just don't want all the hot coals falling out. That's the purpose of closing those off. You'll still be able to let some air in for the fire. Got it marked out down here. Getting ready to cut another piece out. Now we'll go back and cut 5-inch pieces out of this. Put them right down in the holes. Alright, we're done with the plasma cutter. Now we just got some grinding to do. Just go right there in the hole. Run a little bit of weld on there so it can't fall out. That'll be good like that. So knock all the slag off this stuff. Grinder out when you clean up bare metal. So we can weld to it. Grind some edges. Our plates can be welded in there. Enough where we can weld. Just need to weld that little bit. Not gonna go anywhere. I've got all the plates in place. They're welding good. Take no sick days, that's how I was raised. Mama taught me how to be a man. Never send a boy. Do a man's job. Do a man's job. Never send a boy to do a man's job. I remember back when, if you had a problem, you settled it like men. Wasn't no grinding, calling your best friend. You worked all week and partied on weekends. Back then when men were tough, they were all built strong and tough. Wasn't no whining, wasn't no fighting. Everybody had a road. That'll work. Flipped it over. These plates didn't all lay in there straight. It's all right. Not gonna hurt a thing the way it is. The hole's blocked off. That's the whole idea. I'll get this tacked in there, and we can start figuring out how we're gonna put our legs on. Bottom's in there. It's not going anywhere. Once we burn a little bit in it, you're not going to be able to see it. Anyhow, get this thing turned over. We'll start figuring out where we're going to put those legs at. There, we'll put the first leg right here. Like so. Work our way around. Get the legs on here. We're going to get some wood. Fire this thing up.
I'm the strong survivor. There ain't no one as strong as I, 'cause I waited in the longest line for the longest time. Now this moment's mine. Put the plow down on land. See the calluses on my hand. Take no sick days, that's how I was raised. Mama taught me how to be a man. Never send a boy to do a man's job. I remember back when, if you had a problem, you settled it like me. Wasn't no grinding, calling your best friend. You worked all week and partied up weekends. Back then when men were tough, they were all built strong like trucks. Wasn't no whining, wasn't no fighting. Everybody had it rough. Oh. Never send a boy to a man's job.
There's one fire pit. We're not trying to sell it. That's why it looks like ugly. Yeah, I'll still clean it up, put some paint on it. But for now, there's a fire pit. Definitely needs some paint. I think we need to go build a fire. Well, there you go. One fire pit made from a semi wheel. It's ugly, but that's okay. As you can see, it works. And that was the whole idea. Chickens, they want to come over here and sit by it. A puppy there, he wants to come over and sit by it. It's nice and warm. Otherwise, my hands are freezing when I'm not over putting everything away. I find it rather relaxing sitting next to a fire. Next, tomorrow, once this thing's all cooled off, all the wood's burned up, we gotta go to the store, pick up some paint. We'll clean up the outside of it. I'm thinking black with red legs. Or maybe all black. I don't know. Tomorrow's not here yet. Thanks for watching. We gotta go get some more wood.